Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. I'm not sure if everything goes now straight away. I will wait a little bit for you to let me know. Since it's my first live, I have to know, like, did I make it correct or not really? I hope everything, all the settings are correct, but yeah. Knowing me and my knowledge about everything, it's about settings with the streaming. I'm not really sure if it's this. Okay, on the Instagram, I am live. I'm not sure about the Facebook. I hope so. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Like it's supposed to shows. So let me know, like if you see me, if you hear me, it will be very nice that you can just post like a word like, hey, we see you, everything is fine. Mm, Today we are gonna speak about very important subject, which is actually how to become a permanent makeup artist. And it's good to know, especially for people that they're thinking about maybe next year I'm gonna change my job. I'm gonna have I want to have something else to do, and I'm more creative. I need to have a new skills. I need to have a new job. I don't like what I'm doing now, and you're considering it because everywhere you can see the mm, Facebook ads like, "Oh, make your eyebrows, do your eyebrows finally." Mm, 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 mm. But my clock is already 8 o'clock, but I'm still not sure if everything goes well. I hope so. I hope you already see me, because today we're gonna speak about something very important and something cool, which is actually how to start everything or career with semi-permanent makeup, and how I actually did it. And I will guide you regarding the beginnings, because like always we have so many issues, like how to start it. Like, have you ever done this before? Or maybe some of your friends, they do permanent makeup, or maybe, I don't know, maybe your mom, she came back last time and she saw some advertisement, and she was thinking about it, like, maybe I will get permanent makeup actually. And what is this, like, how I should to start work with it, if I am, like, I don't know, accountant, or I'm in the customer service. I am working with, I don't know, like, completely different job. It will be still fine. I mean, we all have different backgrounds. Some of us, we are beauticians. Some of us, we are public. So I hope, yeah, today I'm gonna tell you more about how the semi-permanent makeup artists start. And I would like to obviously tell you, like, the most crucial informations, because yeah, I started over 5 years ago, and back this time the semi-permanent makeup was not as well known as now. Now we can see everywhere advertisement, like, get your permanent makeup eyebrows, or eyeliner, or do some kind of the permanent makeup medical treatments. Um, it's much more visible on the advertisements, on the social media. But you most of us, like, we still are considering, like, where should I actually go if I want to become a semi-permanent makeup artist? Like, what should I do? What kind of the qualification do I need? Like, do I need actually qualification? Like, if I will, I don't know, buy tools on the Amazon, is that enough for me? And is that something that I have to top up? Like, do I have to study, like, go to university or so, right? Like, you're considering many options, and at the same time, there's many situations that you can give up, like, I work with a needle, I don't know, I'm not really sure if it's for me, or how should I start, like, whatever, like, what should I do? So yes, it's very important to consider uh, before actually choose the course. What should you consider? First of all, what I will suggest you is to think about it, like, what do you like in semi-permanent makeup? It's something that you like naturally, that you like to draw the eyebrows, you prefer maybe the drawing the lips, or it's something that you want to do it for yourself, and maybe after a while you realize, I've done for myself, I mean, in the clinic, like, I've done permanent makeup eyeliner, and I love it. I love it that much that I wish to know how she did it for me. And maybe I will do this time. Maybe I'm gonna become permanent makeup artist, but how? So there's thousand of questions, like, what is coming in our head, and what do we like it, like, how we can recognize if this is something that we can do, and if this is something that actually it's gonna make us more excited to do. I'm not really sure if I'm streaming on the YouTube and Facebook because I'm like so bad with this social media that I'm not really sure if this is going um, live already or not yet. I hope so. So let me start to think about the most common questions, what is coming to my mind, what I struggle when I start over 5 years ago. I think over 5 years ago, I already signed up for the course. So I was thinking about it like six, maybe 7 years ago. I saw semi-permanent makeup on the advertisement. I started to read about it. That was something coming from Asia, from what I remember. And then I saw a YouTube channel, a girl from United States, and I thought like, wow, she is doing really nicely, and everything was like so natural. And she say, yeah, I have my permanent makeup, I have my lips, my eyeliner, and my eyebrows, and she looks so natural at the same time that I thought like, wow, this looks so good. And then she mentioned also what was kind of funny for me because she mentioned, ah, yeah, because I am in my 40s, and she looked like so good that I thought like it's impossible that she's in her 40s. I mean, it's like she looked like 28, maximum 30. And I thought, okay, if this is the magic of semi-permanent makeup, I have to know how to do that. So, what do you need to do before actually sign up for the course? Like, what should you consider to not spend money? Because obviously, at the moment on the market, we have like so many courses that actually you can go every day for the new course for some kind of the um, for some kind of the scenario that it will give you, oh, okay, fine, I'm gonna go for this course because it's expensive and I'm gonna know everything about it. But it's actually doesn't work in this way. And we all know that, okay, maybe something more expensive is gonna give you better thing, but doesn't work like that with semi-permanent makeup. And from my experience, I can tell you easily that my first course was very expensive, and I didn't get any information regarding who is going to be, like how big is going to be the group. I didn't know what's the name of the surname of the person who is going to actually be the tutor, the teacher. And either I had no idea from which guideline we're going to start. And I remember that was the microblading, which actually is one of the most modern technique. Okay, maybe now the ombre become much more modern, but yeah, like a few years ago, semi-permanent makeup was mainly well known as a name of microblading, and uh, and everyone, wow, yeah, I'm gonna get the microblading, but people they don't know even what does it mean microblading. So as I am like 7 years ago, I thought, okay, I'm gonna get microblading, and I don't need machine for that. So I'm gonna just get the pen, and there's like small needles, and I will go with the flow. Hmm. No, actually, that was not the best idea, and I pay for something that later on I was really concerned, and I didn't want to um, do prevent makeup at all. So don't make my mistake. Think about something long distance, because semi-permanent makeup it's nothing that you can learn in one day. And definitely you have to put a bit more effort, and definitely you have to put more time, do it systematically, and start to think about it as a long distance job. So it can become your hobby. It can become something that you start to interesting in just in one field. For example, only in permanent makeup medical, and you're gonna make areola, or maybe you're gonna become just permanent makeup artist who is making lips, and that's it. And you don't want to make it all. Obviously, it's up to you, and it's you can choose whatever you like it. But yeah, let's start to think what you should to prepare, what you should to consider before sign up for the course. So if you already think about it, like, okay, I want to become semi-permanent makeup artist, and let's start to find a course. You Google it, and what you put. Oh, okay, I'm gonna Google it, and I will just put it whatever it is. Okay, great. But the problem is that once you Google it and something new become, it can happen that, okay, you Google something that some company pay for the advertisement, you get some whatever, and at the end you're gonna be unhappy as I did it. No. So my advisement is even if you Google it or you go for a YouTube and you start to find you start to looking for the permanent makeup artist, you can easily find the accounts that they're very they're very catchy. So something that you like it. If this is something very natural, or maybe something that actually in your field it's more connected uh, with with hard job like a medical job. So it can be also areola, it can be scalp removal, it can be pigmentation. It can be many things that actually it can make you more interested even in that subject. And you can start to think, okay, yeah, I really like it, and I'm thinking that this can be perfect for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up for the first course that I see in the Google. And here I will just stop you, because I think this is not the best idea. And as I say, like, Google it, uh, look in the YouTube, look in the website, check the reviews of those people that they already did it. And first of all, I would suggest you to consider a course which is only one-to-one. What does it mean? It's meaning that you are going to have full attention of your trainer, and she or he is going to provide you all the information. It's going to focus only on you. So you're going to be kind of like a star in that kind of course. Why? Because when you start your journey and there is something completely different that you have done it for the last couple of years in your life, your career has changed, or you want to actually become someone different, I will suggest you to have someone who's going to guide you, not only in the particular day of the training, but also later on. It's so important that once you finish your course, even if it's going to be only 3 days or 2 days, whatever, the most important, you go home, you start to practice, and you can ask someone, okay, you know what, I don't know if I'm doing well, I'm not really sure if my progress is enough. And then uh, you are going to get the guideline, and you're going to get the support from your teacher if this is the right person. And obviously, maybe you will need to wait a little bit, like, I don't know, 1 day for reply, because the teacher is busy with all the trainings, other students and everything. But most of the time, what is going to happen when you go for the course, where is 5 people or 10 people, and the teacher is gonna like go, everyone is going to do the same, and doesn't matter, you finish already your course, you have to just do whatever you think about it, and I don't have time to support you. It happened to so many people already that I would say it's very common, especially on the markets where the funds are given. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm Polish, so most of my friends, they are like telling me, yeah, we have European funds, so I don't need to pay for the course. I'm just going there because I get the money. Okay, I don't mind. I mean, for them, it's their time, but remember, the time is also the money. So if you're going to spend 1 week with your teacher, and she doesn't give you any kind of the important information, she doesn't give you the support, you just lost your first week, and probably you're not gonna even do your semi-permanent makeup. But once you start thinking about it, consider the first course, even if it's gonna be just one day, but something 1-to-1. So you have your full attention and full information from the teacher. You're gonna ask her or him, and you're gonna say like, look, I just need to be sure that I'm doing right. Yeah, I need to know this or maybe something else, and maybe at the end of the day your head is gonna explode, probably. Yes, like we all have this, like especially after the first day of the course, like you feel like your head is gonna explode, and what are you going to do now? So you should to get the guideline, and you have to go with the flow. So whatever is it's written on your vademecum, on your notes, or any kind of the information that you get it from your teacher, uh, you go back home and you start to read about it. If you never get the guideline, and if you never get any kind of the information from your teacher, it meaning that you choose really bad course. I hope it will never happen to you, but yeah, like it can happen. And I'm telling you, like my first training, it was in Warsaw, capital of Poland, and I paid quite a lot of money. I didn't know how many people are going to be there, and they didn't want to even give me the information who is the teacher. It was like a big surprise. But I say, okay, it's gonna be fine because it's Warsaw. There was like so many reviews and everything, so probably it's a good place. Okay, so let's say if you're gonna just have a check in one place, how is doing someone, I would suggest you like try to check in all the social media, try to check on the website. Like for example, me, I really like to like making good research, going around and check what is actually the best for me. Like I if I go for a dentist, it's kind of the same. I just Google it and I go all over. I'm just seeing that it's very important. So semi-permanent makeup is even more important because it can be done badly, like really badly. So don't waste your money, don't waste your time, and don't waste your energy to go for the course that it's not gonna give you happiness. Make sure that someone have time for you, someone who is gonna guide you, someone who have already good career, someone who is gonna support you, and someone who have time to reply to your messages, and someone who is gonna actually give you the real true about this job, because this job is not easy. And from beginning it can happen like, oh, it's fine, I'm gonna get a lot of money, but you don't know many things. And from the first day after the course, maybe you can be disappointed, or maybe you can say, I'm not really sure if this is for me. Maybe I'm gonna just I don't know, have a check and have it as a part-time job, and that's it. And later on, I'm gonna make a tattoo. It can happen as well. I mean, we are all different, and I'm not gonna say like, no, no, no. It's better if I will just stay with my job and that's it. But yeah, everything can happen, and it can happen also that you're gonna fall in love with this work, and you're gonna say, yes, I'm gonna stay with this field, and I want to learn more. So that's the first thing, that you want to become a semi-permanent makeup artist, that you're gonna find the time for your course. And then after this course, you have to make sure that you're gonna like get it online. Oh, sorry, that's my lamp. To start to learn on your own. But you cannot do it everything on your own. And I'm pretty sure that this is something very important. Doesn't matter what kind of the job it is. So if you're gonna become semi-permanent makeup artist, you have to learn about the skin. You have to know the structure of the skin, the biology. You have to know many important information. that the one source is definitely not enough. So you have to go more. You have to start to read the books. There's no many books about semi-permanent makeup, unfortunately, but it's becoming more and more. So especially in English, it's also very well known. Zizi, 2008. Do you do the courses? Yes, I do, and contact me in the brief. I will let you know how I do it. It's exactly that's what I'm trying to tell you now. That it's so important that your first course have to be one-on-one. I will really suggest you that because from my experience, I've done it like I mean I've been on so many courses around Europe, not only in Europe, but also Asia. I mean, mm, one of the best courses, they've been one to one. And I'm not joking. Like this course that I was just me and my teacher, I was like super excited. I was really, really excited. So yeah, Zizi, let me know with a private message or send me email. But I think it's gonna be easier for you just to send me on the private message and I will reply to you regarding the courses which I provide. Mm, what else I struggle on my first courses? What else I didn't know before? It was the regulation of the country. Because as I say from beginning, I'm Polish, and regulation in Poland and regulation in different countries can be totally different. Like, doesn't matter if it's European Union or not, it can be totally different. So what did happen to me? After my course in Poland, I moved to Malta. And it's a small country, which is also in European Union. So I thought everything is going to be exactly the same. No, unfortunately not. That was my fault. I didn't check those informations. And what happened to me? That I came back after the course. I came back to Malta. I get like so happy. Okay, now I become semi-permanent makeup artist. I can go to the clinic and I can just start work. But no, unfortunately, it didn't happen. In Malta, there is a regulation that you have to be 3 times vaccinated. The vaccination is the hepatitis B. Most of us get the first vaccination when we're really small, around 2 years old, if I'm not mistaken, or even the first one you get straight after the birth. I'm not really sure, but I think so. In Poland, the regulation has changed, and I just remember that this happened to me, and my mom, she rescued me because she went to the clinic. She asked them like for the documentation and everything, and the doctors say like, oh no, oh my god, we have just actually one vaccination. So in Malta, I need to get the three. The second have to be done a month after the first one, and the third one have to be done 3 months after the second one. So in total, if you want to start to become a permanent makeup artist in Malta, you need 6 months in advance to prepare your body to get boosters for the hepatitis. A hepatitis B vaccination is mainly asked in the European countries, but not all of them, because as I told you, like in Poland, this doesn't exist, even if we have the hepatitis B vaccination as we are a kids. Definitely, this doesn't work in Malta. So that was a really bad news for me, and I was super unhappy because doctor from the clinic, he told me like, sorry, we cannot cooperate. We are happy to have you here, but you need your license. And I was like, license? What does it mean, license? So there is another thing that I have to tell you. It's very important. Check all the regulations that they're applying in your country, wherever you want to become a semi-permanent makeup artist. And like a part of the hepatitis, what the Malta is requiring is the license. So the license is given to the person and to the place. So there are two conditions. And what does it mean? So I can work actually in few of the places, not just in one clinic. For example, I can have my clinic and I can cooperate with other doctor or with some other clinic as well, like once a month. And this is completely legal. They have to provide MAPA permit, which is like a plan of the place from the architect, that all the place are stricted to the plan, and the health department is gonna to check it if everything is as required. This doesn't apply for many countries. I know maybe I was not the lucky one who actually didn't manage with Malta that well. So yes, there's very important to get this MEPA permit, that's how you call it, which is very easy for the owner who rent the place. Or even if you rent the place, you have to make sure that your place have this MEPA permit, and probably the agent who rent for you this place, or maybe straight away the owner. For sure they have it, and this is gonna to go with your application for semi-permanent makeup. And your application for semi-permanent makeup artists have included the hepatitis and the MEPA permit. And then under your name and under the street, I mean the address of the place where you're gonna provide your service, you are gonna get the license. Without the license, you are not fully qualified. So your diploma from the course doesn't make any. I mean, okay, this is the number one. It's very important, but this doesn't solve the problem. This doesn't solve any kind of the license. This are like you are still illegal. You are still working illegal if you want to do that. And I mean, I know many people nowadays they do it illegal, and I know that they don't care even for the regulations, but those regulations are super important, especially now when those when those I'm not sure. When it's like beginning of the new year, or sometimes the end of the year, and the health departments, like in case of Malta, it's health department, but there's many different department that they are taking care of. And there they can actually check you. Like in Poland, we call it sanepid, which is the department that is gonna check the place where you work, if it's clean, if it's good enough, and everything. So remember, your course, your training of semi-permanent makeup should also give you the guideline how to apply for the license. What do you need for the to become semi-permanent makeup artist, and actually where you have to apply this license, and what do you need, and how big have to be the place, and how you're gonna get the clients, and what else. Because to become a semi-permanent makeup artist, remember that most of the time you're a freelancer, and as a freelancer you have to encourage and get your clients or your own. So we're gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna get the clients from the Facebook ads, but nowadays it's not that easy, like 5 years ago. And 5 years ago there was like no many people doing it. I mean, I think in Malta I was one of the first one. I think so. And when I start my permanent makeup job, that was something that I realized, okay, I can easily do. But I didn't know about regulations. So yeah, definitely I would say to you, you want to become permanent makeup artist in particular country, in particular place, make sure that you check all the regulations, that you check what do you need, like do I need a MEPA permit, a plan permit, architect permit, or do I need maybe vaccination, or maybe I need something else? You are the one who have to get this information. You are the one who have to take care of it. So yes, definitely it's number one. And if you have the course on semi-permanent makeup and your teacher didn't mention that, it's meaning it's a bit pity, because I would say it's very important. Like, I was a bit upset with my course that they never mentioned anything. And at the end, when I came back after a few days intense training, I came back home I came back to Malta, and I was like, oh no, so actually I cannot start work because I don't have this, I don't have this, I have this, and I was like, oh no, this is so bad. But yeah, I'm the person who is like, if I need to make something, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I start to make sure that I'm gonna get the vaccination, I'm gonna get the MEPA permit and everything. So I was more than happy to start it. So it was the second one, what you have to choose. So consider what kind of the course you want. Consider if you want to have one-on-one, or you prefer to have it as a uh, part of the group, or maybe you are already in the beauty industry and for you it's going to be like a small upgrade only. So what is also very important before you start, before you sign up, or even if you sign up already and the course is going to take, I don't know, next month, or you have another 2 months. And for example, I have those kind of the students that they sign up for the course, and I actually ask them, like, where are you now? What are you doing? What is your job? How much time do you have to spend to prepare yourself for the course? Because it's not like they are coming tomorrow. I'm gonna give them just information and buy. I'm gonna charge you €1,000 and go home, and that's it. Because I don't want to be that kind of the person. I have done courses for my students that every time if they finish something, I'm gonna guide them, I'm gonna text them, I'm gonna provide all the information. And this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go for the course. But unfortunately it's not. So what happened to me, that I didn't make a good research, and I spent a lot of money for the equipment, and I bought the equipment in the place where I finished semi-permanent makeups course. So that was definitely overpriced. Definitely. I get some tools that they've been very low quality. And I spoke also with some gears after this training, because that was not one-to-one training. That was the training like in a group. I think we were four of us. And then I start to think about it like, okay, what can I do now? What kind of the activities I can start to doing if I still don't have the permanent makeup artist license. So what I did, it's like I start to watch the YouTube channels of people, especially from United States, because yeah, my job is in English, so that was easy for me. And every artist around the Europe, I would say, okay, in Italy mainly there is Italian language, Spain, Spanish language. There was like German, Russian, and I thought like, okay, let me try to start in United States, and I will get it faster. In the London, there was one of the biggest academy, and one of my friends, she went there, and I thought like, okay, maybe I will go as well. But yes, that was also very bad review, and that's why I want to say that doesn't matter. Sometimes really doesn't matter how much money you're gonna spend. You can spend like a €7,000 for the course, and your happiness is gonna be zero. And your knowledge is gonna be like zero. Like, you can get this knowledge from the books or from the magazines or from something, but definitely I will suggest you to think about it before. So let's say you sign up for the course, you pay your deposit, you think about it, okay, what can I do, and everything. So my suggestion is definitely don't buy equipment yet. Wait with the equipment, wait with the needles, with the cartridge and everything. What you have to do is take the white note, completely white, without any line and anything, and start drawing with a sharp pencil. Only this. Only this. Whatever you want to try to do, if it's an eyeliner, eyebrows, or lips, start to draw with a pencil. Nothing else. Okay. And once you start the course, and you start to think about it like okay, I draw some eyebrows and they look so bad, and actually I'm not happy with it, and probably I'm such a bad artist, and this is not job for me. I'm gonna quit. I don't want to do this course. And it's like you start this strategy in your head, and like, oh no, I hate it, I don't want to do that. Don't be so bad for yourself. I mean, we all have to learn something which is completely new. Even if you've done, for example, you have been a beautician for the last 5 years, still the beauty industry and the semi-permanent makeup is different, and the beauty service it's quite similar, only with the guidelines of the client. So the way how you welcome your client, the way how you take care of your client, the way how you text your client, how you provide the service. But everything what we create with our hands is different. So I know, because I used to work as a beauty therapist, and even in the exclusive resorts, that exclusive resort that they were teaching me how to be polite with the client, how to guide the client, what should I do if the client is unhappy, and everything, like step by step. So I really know that this is very similar. The service, that it has to be like the highest quality service you ever provide, because this treatment, let's be strict, right? Let's be honest. This treatment is expensive. So if you pay 300 euro for your eyebrows, you have to make sure that you get something really nice, really good. And then you can start to think, okay, so I have done the semi-permanent makeup eyebrows, I paid 300 euro for this. So imagine your client, how mad it can be if you don't know the basic stuff, if you don't know how long does it take, the healing process, and you have no idea that actually what's the difference between one needle and the other, and you don't know even how to draw the eyebrows because you have drawn them only mm, like your teacher, she only draw them, and you never draw it on the model. So yeah, definitely I will suggest you to prepare yourself before the course. Even you pay for the course, even you pay deposit, and you have already in your mind, like for example, today is the 15th November, and for you it's like, oh no, my course starts on the 6th December. I don't have much time. Okay, this is still a lot of time, yeah, but you have to do it every day. So let's say you have 6th of December. I have one of my students 6th December, so that's why I keep it in my mind. So you have 22nd, it's 1 week, 29 is second week, and the third week is 6th. So you have 3 weeks to prepare yourself. Yeah, 3 weeks. What you can do to prepare yourself and start the course about permanent makeup. So get a note, start to draw permanent makeup eyebrows only with pencil. Make the shape that you like it. Put the name of the shape that you found it on the Google, or even put the name of the brand that you found it on the Google, and ask the trainer during the training. Even think about like, okay, maybe I can buy this machine, I can buy this machine, and I can buy this needle and this needle. What you have to do, just to make sure that every time you want to do something, you have to definitely go with the trial. Don't buy something which is which is gonna give you that tool, which is gonna be your tool, and you are not even sure if it's the right one for you. So definitely, I will suggest you to start with semi-permanent makeup step by step. Don't get equipment. Get information about the regulation in your country, get the information about all the necessary things you have to do before. Consider your course, make a checkup, make a good draw on the paper, and check the YouTube channels, definitely. And I did the mistake. I went for my course first. My first course were the microblading. Microblading is difficult technique. I know you don't need to buy the machine. You buy just the pen, which is one-use pen, or at least the one that you sterilize. But still, the microblading technique, you need to really have really soft hand. Make sure that after the course, you're gonna draw the eyebrows on the latex skin for minimum 1 month before you start your clients. So don't quit your job straight away. Think about it. Make it the plan in advance and think, okay, if I'm gonna start my semi-permanent makeup microblading, and I really want microblading. Okay, but then make sure that you're gonna start to draw them on the latex skin to not go very deep into. Why? Because while you're working with a machine, most of the machines, especially the new ones, have possibility to easily correct the deepness of the skin. So you don't need to guide yourself. Okay, what should I do now? Like, what kind of the problem I can make it? Like, if I go very deep into the skin. With the machine, it's not that easy. The machine can stop you, can stop the cartridge, can stop the needle, but not microblading. So with microblading, you can make a big issue for the clients. Whoa, I speak already 40 minutes. My first webinar, yeah. Okay, 3 tips. I'm gonna send you also the guidelines. That's the one that I prepare for today. So yeah, feel free to send me your private messages or the emails, and I will send you the presentation. One more thing before you sign up. Focus on the one technique from beginning to easily measure your progress. Okay? So let's think. You want to do only permanent makeup eyebrows or permanent makeup lips, and then you want to upgrade it, or you want to do everything at once. Remember, focus on something that you want to become really good, and you can provide the service and then upgrade it step by step. So when you start to try being a permanent makeup artist, do it every day, 10 minutes of practice, every single day. The same. Don't get mad at yourself that you are not really well, that you are not doing like the people on the Instagram. Oh no, my work is not such a good like the Instagram job. Don't give up. Everyone start somewhere, and everyone, like, we are all the same when we start something new. We are like not sure what to do. Like, should I use my left hand, right hand? Like, how I have to guide the pen? What should I do? You do anything. It just, you go back to your notes from the course, or you haven't done the course, then you just go for YouTube channel, you check someone, and then you do this. When you draw on the notes with a pencil, as I suggest you are not going to hurt anyone. But if you start to do on the latex skin and you're after the course, you have to make sure that you don't go deep. So the needle will never actually the needle will never hurt anyone. And once you start to see your progress with everyday exercise, you start to believe in yourself, and you become more confident, more happy with this result. So you focus on your progress. You don't focus on the others. You forget about the others. You start to think about yourself like, wow, actually I'm doing well. Yeah, actually it's fine. Actually I can be permanent makeup artist. Why not? So this is how it's supposed to be. You should to be happy with your progress. See your progress every day, and even there is a day that I don't know you are not happy with. Don't be very pushy to yourself. I mean, we all have bad days. It's normal. Just don't forget about it. That if today it doesn't work, well, tomorrow it will work. So don't give up. Just go step by step. And at the end, what I'm going to say, because I'm speaking a lot, like really a lot today, what I'm going to say is like I create my Facebook group and I will put this presentation and all the information, all the guidelines about the how to become a semi-permanent makeup artist. So feel free to join. I'm gonna send the link. I'm not really sure how does it work. I'm not really good with this. I hope my assistant is gonna help me. So, yeah, definitely. And if you have any questions regarding the course, regarding how to start, and you are still considering where to go for your first course of semi-permanent makeup, and you are still thinking like maybe semi-permanent makeup it will be nice for me, but I will think about it, and I'm not really sure if the eyebrows are going to be something that I want to start with, or maybe something else. Like, you have any kind of the possibility that you still consider permanent makeup as a job, text me and ask me if you have any questions. It will. I prefer to say you this because I know how much I struggled when I become semi-permanent makeup artist, and I have been like in so many places, and every place provides something else, and every place give you different information. Every place this. So go to the source. And if I'm telling you, I'm giving you best informations because I was the one who, in the first year, I spent so much money to become a permanent makeup artist that at the end I just gave up. And I say I'm not gonna make it. That was a big mistake. And someone have to give me kick in my ass. And what I did, I came back. And I wish you to not have these bad days. I wish you to start your permanent makeup journey with a big smile and with a happiness. And you can say, yeah, I'm going to do that. Next year, I'll become semi-permanent makeup artist. And that's going to be my new job and hobby and everything. So thank you so much for today, and I hope to see you next week. I will start to organize those webinars every week, and if you have more inquiries, let me know. So all my webinars are going to be guided with your questions, and we'll do the same. Like every time when you have more questions and you want to ask me more how to become a permanent makeup artist, you can just send me a private message, and yeah, the next webinar is going to be next Tuesday at the same time, and we're going to speak more about uh, permanent makeup, different type of consideration and questions. So thank you so much for today. I wish you a good night because it's already late, and thank you for being here with me. It's meaning a lot, and we keep in touch on the Facebook and Instagram. See you. Good night.